This is a whole new team. Okay, we got, I think, believe the number was like 30 some odd new players from this year, since last year, and it's amazing. But with the trade deadline coming up soon, there have been rumors elsewhere of people that are not happy where they're at and maybe looking for a new destination. And our name has been tied with one of these guys. Ab, I'm going to come to you first. Mr. Devante Adams in Las Vegas seemingly said he played his last down over there, and Coach Antonio Pierce liked the post, and the Raiders are open to trade ideas, rumors. We've been tied to this a little bit. The Jets also, where with Aaron Rodgers and whatnot. First of all, would you make this move? And second, what could this mean for us?
So, I also read this. I sent you guys obviously the memes about this and everything like that. And I was just like, this is crazy. Devante, so from what I understand of the man, I understand he's a family man. I understand he's a father. And right there, that would probably be my number one driving force. He moved to Las Vegas to be closer to his family. You know what I'm saying? And so that was a big part of his move. So if he's going to be traded somewhere, even though he doesn't, I don't even think he has the no trade clause. I don't even think he has that. But I think he has enough juice to be like, I'm not going there. I'm not going there. So I think he has enough juice to say at least that, and they respect that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think he's going to, in saying that, I don't think he's going to go to Washington. He's not going to come to Washington. Does he respect what Jaden's doing over here? Yes. But at the same time, it's unfamiliar ground. And I just don't see this move happening, especially you look at Adam Peters, and I'll take this from Will's book, is that the compensation to bring Devante Adams over here, I just don't see Peters doing that. Peters, he's a frugal man, and I likes that. I likes that with his picks. He's a frugal man, and he's like, I'm not paying that. And if he does pay that, he's going to get a fourth or something back along with it, because the word is Las Vegas wants at least a second and some. And so that, second, that's wrong answer right there. Second for Devante Adams, from what I understand of his contract, it's about $40 million against the cap next year. That's a no-go for over 30-year-old wide receiver. That is off the grip. And if we're making any trades, defensive end or cornerback.
Yeah.
How I see it. And because if we do want another wide receiver, that price is going to have to come way the hell down. And second round, that's a no-go. And I don't even think we were trying to do second round for Ayuk. So, guys, what do you think?
No, I look. Well, I agree. Well, I'll send it to you because once we did not pull the trigger on the Ayuk deal, that kind of told me everything I needed to see, because I agree that I don't think that they're not trying to put that money into it. That $40 million, they're not trying to spend that money on a guy. And when you bring in somebody like that, he, just like Ayuk, he knows what he wants. He needs to get his touches. He needs to get his numbers. What did we talk about today? 9 different guys getting the reception, and everybody is kind of like, hey, let me get in where I fit in. He's somebody that says, I'm here, now give me the ball. You know what I mean? So what we have in this culture right now is very good, but it's still kind of fragile. We need to make sure that we protect that going forward. And not saying he's going to be a diva and bring all that, but he has had that history. Yeah, go ahead.
I just real quick, it's in their contract too, Sean. They have to be a diva if they're not getting the ball. and it's in their contract to hit their bonuses. They have to get a number of receptions. They have to get a number of yardage. And so that is why these players, once they get paid, they become divas, is because they're like, look, you're messing up my money now.
Right.
You're messing with my money now.
Like CD.
So you get what I'm saying? So they get irritated. You saw Tyreek Hill on Monday night get irritated, not because they were losing. No, it's okay when you're losing and getting your yardage. It's not okay when you're losing and not getting your yardage, not getting your catches. That is the issue. And just to your point, Sean, he's going to come up here and expect a certain number. He's going to expect a number about 10 targets.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Sorry, Will. I needed to interject.
You're good. You're good. No, I was a little bit surprised with your answer, and I might surprise you a little bit with mine too. So I don't consider Adams and Ayuk to be apples and apples. This is apples and oranges to me. And when I read that he wanted a second round pick, like there's like a second in the player, I'm like, second round pick and Jonathan Allen, like that is a interesting idea. Devante Adams he's not a Pro Bowl player. He is an all-pro player. If you look at his stats in Vegas, the 2 years he's been in Vegas, his first year, both years he's had over 100 catches. The first year he had over 1,500 yards and 14 touchdowns. Last year he had over 1,100 yards and 8 touchdowns with garbage quarterbacks thrown to him. So this guy is he is a top 3 wide receiver in the league. That he is a game changer. And if someone is making a trade, they're giving a second and a player, I think they're getting a really good deal on that. A pretty good deal on it. The problem is that contract, like Ab said, is over $40 million next year. It's over $40 million in 2026. So you're kind of looking at a 2-year deal. You can get out of it in 2026, but you pay an $8 million hit just to cut the guy. So you're really looking at a 2-year deal. And so then you're looking at, is Washington a team that guy's going to put them over the top? Yes, it would help Jaden Daniels to have a receiver of his stature. I've watched enough Packer games with my in-laws in town that Aaron Rodgers would just chuck it up there to him, and Adams would catch it. Like, their offense at times was in sync, and other times it was just BS. Like, go get it. I'm not going to get touched. I'm not going to get sacked. Here you go catch it. It drove me nuts. But that's not where we're at. It's exciting to be 3-1. It's really exciting to be the talk of the league right now. But who have we beat? We beat the Cardinals. We beat the Bengals. We beat the Giants. Show me we can make this deal when we're beating Dallas, when we're shutting down the Eagles wide receivers, when we're showing that we are ready to be a contender. And we're not there. You know, we want to spend in year 2 and 3, because by year 3, with the way Jaden's going and the cap, space that we have, we should be having a playoff roster, contending roster. And having someone like Devante Adams would be huge. It would be. But that's not our team. So he needs to go and pick Derek Carr or Aaron Rodgers. He can go pick one of his 2 favorite quarterbacks that he likes, goes play for them. Because we are not, like you said, Ab, we are not the franchise for him right now. Yeah. But I mean, I think a second and a player for him. I think that is a. I'm at the table. I'm listening, but we're not that franchise right now.
Is this opposite day? Like,
yeah. I was just about to say that. I was like, did we just become best friends? Right?
Oh, man. Yo, somebody in the comments said Devante to the Steelers. Y'all think that's a possibility?
They should. I mean, yeah. I don't know if he wants to play for Justin Fields. If he doesn't, I would rather play for Jaden than Justin. But yeah.
So my I scoffed at your offer. You said Jonathan Allen, because honestly, yeah, Jonathan Allen up for trade discussions. I do think we do try and trade him. The more likelihood of us trading him if we are losing at the trade deadline is it's higher for us to trade him if we are losing at the trade deadline. Let me say that. I think, but if we put Jonathan Allen on the table, it would have to be player for player. I don't think I would give a second round two on top of that. It would be a straight up Adams for Allen kind of thing for me. Adding a second, and if we adding a pick, it would have to be something like fourth rounder for that. Like, and that might even be too much. Jonathan Allen in the right system, he could be a 10-sack defensive tackle. You get what I'm saying? And that's a game changer. Not in our system, but in the right system, like a defensive coach, like if they're defensive minded or something like that, someone that's like, yeah, this guy's a baller. And because, for example, Sweat, they don't know what they're doing on offense in Chicago, but on defense, they're letting that dude loose. And honestly, if we send Allen to a defensive-minded coach or who at least knows what they have and just lets him go, he might be in the tier. This is just, I know this sounds crazy, but he might even be in the tier of Chris Jones. So, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know, I see y'all faces, that stink face.
Okay. I know today's not here, but I got to give you
that make me crazy.
In the right system, give him a defensive tackle. I'm sorry, give him a defensive end. Like Dallas. If he went to Dallas, I think he would. They wouldn't know what to do on the defensive line, so they would have to let the defensive tackle go at it with the center and the guard. You get what I'm saying? And then it'd be 1-on-1. They can't double Allen. You know what I'm saying? It would be too messed up. And Dallas doesn't have a run game. So Allen right up the middle every damn time. 10 sacks a year, guys.
Yeah.
I'm calling it right there. 10 sacks a year. Right there.
Do it here with us. Just wish you can do it here.
Right.
Oh me. So consensus. Are we all right now? We're all out on this? Or sorry. You're out on it still?
I'm out. I don't want to do it. Yeah. Okay. We're not for him.
You made a very good point though, saying that it's not the right time. Like Adam should be on you make this move when you're on a contender.
Yes.
I don't think we're contenders yet. You said it too.
Right.
Not contenders yet. And I that is the emphasis part on that whole statement is we're not contenders yet. Adams is towards the end of his career. He wants to get paid, but at the same time win, and he needs to be on a contender willing to heed his requirements. So yes, and we're not there yet.
Right.
Nah, we're not.
That's why there have been talks. I've heard people link the Chiefs name with the Chiefs and him together, but the Raiders ain't going to trade in division. They're not going to send it to one of their rivals in division. So I
don't know if the Chiefs have the money for it either, though.
Yeah, that's a bit. I mean, he's got it's $30 million this year. That's a lot, but someone could take that on. But then the next year, the $44 million is what it is. That's high.
Yeah. We're good. We're good.
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to take a quick breather and then come back and talk to you about this game we have coming up. Stay with us. Yeah, buddy. That is my guy. And that's our guy, Anton Benton, creator of Awesome Artisans. That's awesome_artisans on Instagram. The guy will travel. He lives in Virginia Beach, but he will come north, south. Matter of fact, just hit him up yesterday, and I believe he's linked up now with Angie's List. So he got a call from one of the reps at Angie. They sent him to do a couple TV repairs and TV mountings on the wall and stuff like that. Drove about an hour and a half down to somewhere in North Carolina, set it up, and came all the way back. He does that. He'll travel. He'll do whatever. The guy's blowing up, so you got to get to him so that he can put you on the schedule because his scheduling book is blowing up, man. So shout out to our guy doing big things. We got to shout him out. And anytime that jazz is on, you know it's a good day. Yeah. Yes, sir.